Hello everyone and welcome to another stream of Talysmon. This time I'm gonna I'm gonna redesign one of my old creations called Kraboxer. That is the final stage of the evolutionary line that you are seeing on the screen. They are basically supposed to be like a regular crab that evolves into a nerdy crab that is learning how to fight using his brains, and then the last evolution is a full boxer brawler with 4 arms. As you can see, I already made a redesign for the first stage, you know, a sketch, because Kraboxer, the first stage, was actually called Q Crab, from Cute and Crab. It was looking very simple, so I already took care of it and make this sketch that makes it look a lot more like a Pokemon and a talisman, and even could be a starter in some reason, I don't know. And now I'm not gonna do a sketch for the first evolution, because personally I like to work first on the first stage, then on the last stage, and then on the middle, because it's like a middle term between the other two, so it's easier to come up with an idea for it after already having the other two done. Or you know, also the opposite also works. First working on the last one, then working on a little one, but the middle one should always be the last, because like I said, like I just explained, it's easier to come up with a middle term for them. So yeah, without further ado, let's start working on Kraboxer. That is the name of the final one. I already have some ideas in mind, but let me see. I think I want to give it like solder things. Again, I'm gonna try to not work to not worry much about perfectionism, because that normally slows me down. So let's just try to come up first with the silhouette. Also, if you notice on the other designs, they have a 1 body sphere, then 2 body spheres, and then 3 body spheres. This time I'm gonna make all the status be only 1, 2 balls in terms of body proportions, because I think that simplifies the design a lot. Okay, let me see. I also have to see what pose do I want to draw them in, because like this pose is not bad, honestly, but maybe I want something more, you know, action-like. So let's see. I also have to think what symbol do I want to be here, because I think I'm not just gonna write a K, you know. Also the legs, I already know what thing that I want to sense about them. You know that you see that the first design had this knee protection that looks very artificial. I'm gonna make them look more natural. I could even theme them after cells, after C cells maybe. That, or just making a dark blue sphere. But I also want to add a new color to this design. Let me see. Okay, it's gonna look something like this, at least for now. Okay, let me make it this part a little not so stretched. I could also try to mimic a belt, like try to do like something like this instead of being just. Yeah, let me try that. If it doesn't look too organic, then it's fine. it's definitely it definitely has to look more natural than Matsamp. Matsamp has a very artificial, man-made looking belt thingy. Now for the icon, I think I'm gonna use a different icon. I came up with this symbol that means a lot of things, but mainly it means it's supposed to represent a crown, and it means monarchy or royalty. Maybe I'm gonna try to input that on this design, because it's supposed to be the king of the beats or something like that. Okay, also let me give some volume to this part of the carapace. It's supposed to be an extra protective cell. Okay, let me... I think the other leg could be seen here. No. Oh, wait. Yeah, maybe better like this. Okay, now... Okay, let me work on the arms. I really like the shape of the... how do you call this? A pincer? Or something like that? You know, a crab hand. I'm gonna call it a crab hand. I really like the shape that I went for it on the first design, so I think I'm gonna go with that again. It's gonna look better later, trust me, Seth. Let me put it also on a different layer so I can adjust the arms more easily. I think maybe an invigorating pose, like it was doing on the original. I like the like two upper arms like this. So I think, you know, if something works, don't sense it. If something ain't broken, then don't try to repair it. Okay, maybe I'm gonna do the upper crab hand being bigger than the other one. Oh wait. Okay, wait. I forgot to add something that I already had the idea to add it. Sorry, Seth. Okay, let me... I want to add something to separate the arms from the head, so the arms don't start directly from the head, and I think it's going to be one of the main design senses. I think these arms here don't need that, because otherwise the design could become a little busy. Or maybe not. Okay, now let's try. Let me tackle the face. I honestly like the face that I had on the other one a lot. So, not sure if I want to change anything. I'm gonna probably try some variations, but I mean, a variation that I could try is to implement this symbol that I created instead of using the V-shape, like single eyebrow antenna things. I think I could also try that, but a variation of that. Okay, hold up. I might be cooking. Okay, but if wait, if they were more pronounced, maybe I could do the eyes like this. Hmm. Okay, let me just see how does this body look with color. Okay, now for the face. I think I'm gonna try more faces, that's for sure. The body, I like it, but I think I also should do more experiments with the body. Okay, let me just put those colors for now. Just... Okay, wait. Okay, this is so fun set, like grabbing an old design and trying to reimagine it. I might post this on Instagram and as a DIY challenge, like do it yourself. Like and see if any other artist wants to. What other artists would propose for a redesign for Kraboxer? Okay, let me. I still need to change the mouth. Okay, but this is already looking a lot cooler than the previous design. I'm really happy for my first attempt at redesigning Kraboxer. Okay, I think I'm gonna just try to do maybe the mouth pink here, but no, I'm gonna use the red for the mouth. I never use red. Normally I'll use pink or a color that makes sense for that specific design. But I think the red doesn't fit bad here. Okay, I think now I'm gonna try to should I try to experiment other faces? Or should I already go with this design? I'm gonna be honest, I'm already very sold on this design. Damn, okay, I'm gonna just appreciate it for a moment. I'm also a vibrant colors person, so I really like the vibrant colors. Okay, I think it's fair to do some more interactions of this design, but I think first I could tackle the only one that doesn't have a redesign option, which is Crawlet, the middle one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So we have a kid here, the first redesign proposition for Kraboxer, alongside the already existing redesign proposition for Q-Crab, that is gonna be called now Crabable. And now I'm gonna tackle the middle states. Okay, let me see. Okay, first of all, I know that I want for Sir to go with the two body shear sting, like I was saying. Now let me think. Both Crabable and Kraboxer have the upper sphere being bigger than the other one, so I'm gonna try to keep that. I not quite like how the two body spheres are like the same size, so let's start with a head that is a little bigger than the body. Okay, maybe something like this. Okay, now let me think. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna do the eyes not being also middle term. Like Crabable has the eyes sticking out, while Kraboxer has the eyes completely, in the face. So here, let's do a middle term. I think I'm gonna maybe do what I did with the original design. Maybe try to make them look like glasses. Or maybe not. Maybe I could try to unite the eyes a little like a little bit like a Sonic character. Wait, let me try that. Okay, it's giving me frog vibes. Okay, let me focus on the body now. Okay, so one has only body spots patterns, while the other one has a whole cell. How I could middle term that? Well, let me get some reference. Maybe I can get something interesting on Pinterest. Okay, I'm not seeing designs that would really be applicable here, so let me try to come up with something. Okay, maybe I'm gonna like try to mimic the patterns of the first one, but with some but already sticking out, so you know that it's like a cell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I don't need to use the spots also. At least not for now. Okay, so all of them have 4 legs, so that will stay. Okay, let me make the face the ground a little more. Okay, wait. I think one leg could be like here and the other one would be seen here. Okay, what shape do I want the pink seeds to have? I'm not going with the more symmetrical thing because it looks a little off in comparison to the rest, so okay, but I'm already gonna include that before to make the crab hand more complex, like starting to become like the last stage. I think something like this would look nice. This evolutionary line is one of my favorite creations ever. I really liked when I came up with Kraboxer, and I remember that at that time it was my favorite creation. And so now now redesigning them and making them look even better, really makes me proud. I really like how they are coming out. Okay, now the other arm. I'm gonna make this time the crab hand open. I think it would look like this, probably. Okay, let me make this part more what's the word? Cohesive. Okay, with the overall crab hand shape. Okay, I think this part actually should have a little space. let's also change the angle of that one, that part, so it looks more open. Okay, I have to also make it a little bigger. Okay, I think the main shape of the body is here. Now let me finish the face. I need the mouth and the sick, you know, sick, the orange six. I'm gonna also make a expression of curiosity instead of just being smiling like the other ones. In my view, like, this is a talisman, not a Pokemon, even though I use similar design philosophies. But in my point of view, a lot of times Pokemon middle stages, especially in starters, are like teenagers. Like, you see, there's a lot of evolutionary lines that you see that the middle stage is different from all the other ones. For example, Charmeleon is red, while well, before and after is going to be orange. It's like a teenager having a lot of you know, pimples in the face. And the same happens with Bayleaf, Marshtomp. Marshtomp has his colors a lot less saturated, and Bayleaf looks yellow, unlike the other two that look green. Okay, I think I can fuse these layers. Okay, make it the lines. Okay, before doing anything else, I think I'm already gonna try colors on this one. Like, I remember that the first time that I drew these middle states, I even make them dark blue instead of light blue on purpose, because of that Pokemon design tendency that I noticed. I think I'm definitely gonna make it slightly darker than Kraboxer, but not too much. Okay, I'm gonna make the mouth like a middle term, definitely. Middle ground. I'm gonna make it dark pink, a little reddish. Okay, now let me give it proper eyes. Also, even the eye complexity is going to be like a middle ground between the eye complexity of each individual one. Like Kraboxer only has besides the eye shape only has like the pupil, while Kraboxer has the eye shape, then the colored part, then the pupil. And so this one, yeah. No, well, wait. You know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. But actually doesn't look that good. Maybe I should make the eyes as complex as the... Oh no, wait, I think I only need to... Wait, what's that layer? I think I only need to invert the colors and it's gonna look better. Wait, let me make dark blue pupils in the white space. And actually I was kinda wrong. I am making the same eye complexity of Kraboxer, just with a color instead of black. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe I should already do the eye complexity of the last stage. Also, let me add these things on the designer. I am missing, I think it's missing elements. Okay, the only thing that I'm not liking very much is really the eyes, so let's do something about them. Oh, also apparently I put that color on the wrong layer. Okay, now it's looking a little better. Okay, this one is the one that's gonna look more similar to the previous states, but that's okay. I already like how it was. Okay, but I think it looks solid. It looks like a bit of a derpy middle stage. I personally, I think Kraboxer is cuter and Kraboxer is definitely a lot cooler. Let me think. I think maybe I could implement the dark blue somewhere, but nonetheless, I'm glad that 1 hour in and I already have the whole liner with a redesigned suggestion. That's very nice. Let me just give some more life to those eyes. Okay, better. Should I also do this? Maybe not. I think this also helps to be different from Kraboxer, using the teenager middle starter technique that I mentioned earlier. But let me also keep the other color suggestion. Okay, so now I have both. Okay, but wait, I need to make the... I think I need to make the claws bigger. Mm-hmm. Like even Kraboxer has the claws a lot bigger than its head. And because it's this line's main form of attack, it's totally justified. Okay, let me... Oh wait, I just remember I have to add also to this side that sphere, because that's how I met how the claw is supposed to work. Okay, I also have to see when did I do these designs. I think it was like 2022, but it could have been 2023, so I have to see so I can draw a comparison. But okay, I like how this line is currently looking. Very nice. Let me also reduce the size so they all are in this corresponding to the size they look in comparison to each other. I think they could look a bit like this. Maybe I'm gonna make this a little bigger, so Kraboxer looks bigger. No, I'm gonna make them a little smaller, so Kraboxer looks a little bigger. And yeah, I think that would be the canon sizes for them. I already had the sizes for them a while ago. Let me see if I want to use the same sizes. Okay, so Kraboxer, Q-Crab, was supposed to be only 22 centimeters taller, very small, but I'm gonna make the redesign bigger. Crawlet was supposed to be like 71 centimeters. I think it could be more or less be the same, while Kraboxer, counting until the antenna things, it was supposed to be like 1 meter and 70. I think it's gonna be... Oh wait, if I count with the antennas, it's going to probably be still that, around that. Okay, no, it's gonna be smaller. No, it's definitely gonna be smaller than that. But okay, we are only 1 hour in, so there's plenty of time. I'm gonna make this at least a 2-hour stream, maybe a 3-hour stream. So let me try to come up with other designers options. But I'm already very proud of these 3. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with another Kraboxer solution. Let me just look at some references. Okay, I'm gonna try a different approach. I'm not gonna like a lot, but it's always nice to try different approaches. I'm gonna try to do a big body, small head kind of thing. It's apparently common in Crab Fakemon and Pokemon. For example, we have I forgot the name. Kraboxer as a good example. Of small head, bigger body. So let's try to do something like that. But I think the first redesign is going to be my favorite. I really loved it. I think I made it more cartoony, but in a good way. Okay, and let's try to use the face things to try to make a luchador mask. I think I'm gonna use the V-shape again. Oh wait, if I do a more elegant V-shape. This is giving me El Mazzo Lutador vibes, but with a trace of beauty. I think I'm really just doing this for fun, as I'm really sold on the first redesign. But you know, it's always fun to explore different possibilities, and it could always become another talisman. Sometimes a redesign could literally become its own creature. Hmm. I think is kind of looking like a design that could become a pistol shrimp. Okay, let me draw this crab hand in the front view. Okay, it's a very different take than for Kraboxer, but nah, this is going to be a different talisman. Like, if I use the design for something instead of being just, you know, a scrap designer, then it's definitely going to be its own thing. Let me see if all lines are connected for me to add some color to it. Okay, let me... Okay, this design looks kinda goofy. Like I said, I'm definitely not using this for Kraboxer, but maybe one day I'll make it its own talisman. But for now I think it's going to be a discarded design. I could sell it in an adoptables. Okay, this... wait. Okay, let me think. What color do I want each part to be? Okay, I'm gonna give you this part lighter. Maybe lighter blue. Okay, but yeah, we have this other design. Let me grab it and I wonder if some people would actually prefer this design rather than what I have for Kraboxer, but no. I'm definitely going with a more classic looking one. Okay. I think. Okay, now I'm gonna do another design proposition for Crawlet, just because I'm not 100% sold on how it's currently looking. So let's try another take on the middle states. Okay, let me use that one as a base. Okay, no. I'm gonna start from scratch. Okay. Okay. Let's try to add this element already on these states. It could make it look better. Okay, no, that leg has to be hidden because of the pose that they are doing. Like at most, I think the leg can appear like that. At most. Okay. Okay, this time I'm gonna try a more energetic pose for this one. Maybe that's what the other one missing. I tried to make it a different emotion, make it show a different emotion, but maybe try to be like the other ones is the way to go. Okay, that line I have to sense it because it's kind of the opposite that happens here. Wait, maybe like this? Okay, no, it's opposite. Wait, I think it would be something like this. Okay, I'm gonna let it like this for now, then I'd sense it. Okay, now for the face, the most important. I'm gonna even do it on a different layer. because I like this body a lot. What if I try the original thing? Because Kraboxer's one now looks like a W. Why not try to use the V on this one? I mean, no, I'm not gonna use the V, because if I do the V and then the eyes here, they would be completely in the head instead of being separate. What if I try to like do glasses that also have this, like something like that? I think would also work. Okay, let me try some alternatives. I'm gonna start with the eyes looking like this. Okay, it's kind of, to me it's looking a little closer to Crabubble, but I don't know. I'm honestly having mixed feelings with this one. I could also add a frame again, but now it looks like a superhero or something. Okay, let me add color to the body. Hmm. I don't know if I prefer this one rather than the other one for the middle states. I think it looks better as a middle term for them, but I definitely like the pose better, but let me see. What do you think? Do you think it looks better? I'm feeling that I use too much orange for the lower part. But I don't know. Again, I like the pose, I'm not sure about all the design decisions. But overall, I think it works as a better middle term. Wait, let me put the music on again. Let me see if I use this as an accent color early on. Oh, okay. That makes it look a bit better. Okay, maybe. Okay, I have the two color options. Like the logic behind here is that the lightweight. Let me another layer. The light blue part of the claws, they become dark blue, which is a little harder. It's a cell that it's harder than the skin, and then upon evolving again it becomes all orange, that is the even harder cell. So this would be the skin, then this a cell, and then this an even harder cell. That's the logic behind the colors. Well, except for the parts on the face, those are not made of cell. But yeah, I have these two options. I could go for a more nerdy route, or I could make Crawlets as being an amazing middle ground between the happy child and the brawler. A happy teen that wants to brawl. Let me see how much time am I in. I think it's gonna be 2 hours in very soon. Nope, still 1 hour in, okay. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, because Krabubble is the only one that has this very sketchy line art, I'm gonna just do better line art for it, and maybe I'm gonna try to already shade some of them. Of course, Kraboxer, I need to refine the art, but this Crawlet came out very perfect in terms of line art. Doesn't look like a sketch at all. So okay, let me refine these sketches. Okay. Sorry if sometimes I don't talk. If I don't talk much set, I am concentrated. Okay, I think the line art is done. I only need to add the color and then the eye pupils. Okay. Okay, it's so nice to finally see these cats being turned into a final product. Very nice indeed. Um, Especially one of my favorite creations. God damn it. Okay, get that color. Put it there. Get that color. Put it there. Okay, now I need the pupils. Okay, now I could either end it here, the stream for now, or I could already try to already side some of them. I think I never did siding in the stream. Okay, I think for now I'm gonna let it like this. The shading part is a little boring. I prefer to shade off stream. And we already reached 2 hours, and our objective is basically complete. I think I'm still gonna have to do some final decisions, but I think this design is the better for the final stage. I think I'm gonna go with it. But yeah, I think that's it. Thanks a lot to those who passed by. Thanks a lot for watching. If you are watching the stream after it was streamed. And yeah, if you want, comment your feedback. Which version did you like most? Also, let me just a last time show you this other design, but I think I'm not gonna do anything with it, at least for now. And yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot to yeah, I already said that. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye.